So good.
Just looking.
So far, so good. Stockholm's a beautiful city, nice scenery. Metro system's pretty good, easy to use. People are very friendly. It's a good time so far. Definitely. Yep.
It started in the.
No, I know, but she said 1900s earlier, so 20th century.
No, it started.
No, but it's 20 minutes.
Yeah, but it started, in 1800 something.
No,
so I say this, so I don't mix this up. And then it developed into. It was mostly for the kings and queens. Because this kind of bakery pastries was really expensive to have. So it was for the kings and queens and for their noble people. And then in the beginning of 1900, women in Sweden started to meet in something called kafferep. And this is a way of meeting other women, discussing and doing this broderies, embroidery, sewing, and etc. And they meet for coffee and some cakes, etc. And after a while, it developed into this Swedish fika. It was a mix between dialect from northern part of Sweden and southern part, so to speak. So it became Swedish fika, and now it's well known in the US. I've heard about Swedish fika, and here it's a tradition to meet. And when you're at work, you take a coffee break in the before lunch at approximately 9:30, 10, and it lasts for 15 minutes. Otherwise, your boss will go and get mad. And then in the afternoon at 3 o'clock, you have 15 minutes break as well. And the companies usually gives you the coffee and the tea. The pastries, if you want some, you have to bring yourself. What else? The tradition says that you have to invite people for 7 different cakes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 7.
Okay.
Not less, because if you do that, you're kind of cheap. Yeah.
Cheap,
And if you do more, you try to be a bit more, and that's not accepted. And you try to be,
Show on.
yeah, it's a show off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you shouldn't do that. So today we actually did 7. So it's we have a special Swedish blueberry pie, apple pie served with vanilla sauce, and then we have different homemade pastries. Hope you like to try them. So as you can see, this is not just a coffee break. You meet with friends, and most of the time relationships actually starts with a fika.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, because that's a way of getting to know each other. And Swedish people, we love to meet at coffee shops. We work at coffee shops, we date at coffee shops, we even break up at coffee shops. So we have this deep tradition in Swedish fika. So we wanted to show visitors how it's made traditional. Because this you can't get in regular coffee shops. You take your coffee, you take one piece of something, but this is, I mean, it's a whole variation of it.
It looks very nice.
Yeah, so hope you will enjoy. And more so you can show me that you listen.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm trying.
No, I'm just kidding. This is a family in Swedish way. We think and we speak.
Yes.
Okay? No, we don't think. We
just
speak.
speak.
We just speak. So that's the opposite.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is our home.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah. You're doing great. Super.
It's so hard to cut, I just like
I will
push
help.
it out.
I will help you with the next. But this is. What about you? Do you have enough coffee? You want something else?
Coffee cup, is that fine?
I don't know.
Get some more coffee.
Yeah?
Oh, it feels good.
Feels good? Okay, so then I'll take a bit. Yeah. This. So you just do it like this. And you do it at different angles. Because the surface to be clean, that's all.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
Cool.
Because if you want it perfect, I know a lot.
To the people who are there, I get the
bellhop guys, they need some help.
receptionist,
Yeah. The
So,
trainees.
everywhere.
the train.
Counter, there's like a trainee and there's someone behind them. So you know the
Have you done
three
this
computers,
before?
there's 6 people. We're like, oh my god, there's
Surprising.
you know, concierge.
That's why they gave
I
us
can give
free
you the recipe and
breakfast.
you do it when you're
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Because
Yeah, I
the
love
computer
that.
wasn't working, the trainee couldn't fix it.
Yeah. JJ, you want to do one more?
So do you just drive to the train station for here?
That's really... Take them and put them aside. Just a second. We use this.
Oh
Put them on this one because we're leaving some spots for William.
Cool.
Here.
Technical.
Thank you.
Just go to the hotel.
When I was younger, I went there, but
Not recently, yeah. Not recently.
I love the Vasa Museum.
yeah, it was.
I've been.
Yesterday was a pretty good day. Went and learned about traditional fika, Swedish fika, which is very good. Did some baking, made some cinnamon scrolls, a good time. Walked around the city, beautiful bustling streets, beautiful scenery, nice little hidey holes and stuff, good food. Now today we're just getting some breakfast, got our bikes, did some riding, about to get a nice breakfast.
What's it called?
At the Greasy Spoon.
Oh, cool.
Greasy
You remember?
Spoon. Yeah.
Sick.
That's right,
What's
yeah.
your order?
I got some French toast and bacon, of course, and a cappuccino.
What's the bed?
Oh yeah, it was good actually. Yeah, it was good. Not too noisy. Good comfy bed. People that we're staying with seemed pretty nice, which is good. Hostel was nice. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Out of 5.
Out of 5, I'll give it a 4. Actually, no, I'll give it a 3.5. Give it a 3.5. Getting the bikes was pretty tricky. They seems to be a big demand for the bikes, but we finally managed to get some today. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Looking, figuring out where we are, looking at what's nearby. There's a church. Just ride around, see stuff, see what's going on. Some good food.
How was tiring?
Not too bad. Had a good sleep, so I felt pretty refreshed when I woke up. It was good. Holy snap! Looks pretty good, mate. French toast with bacon.
So you type the total amount you want to pay first. Okay. So it has to be at least 320.
No, that's okay, thank you.
How's your trip so far?
Very good, man. Very good. Stockholm's a beautiful place. Everyone's pretty friendly, good things to see, good food, nice coffee, cafe latte. Yeah, cafe latte.
Yeah, to Australia? Or was it
Oh, I reckon way better. Yeah. In Australia, coffee is very hit or miss,
Yeah.
but it's so far pretty consistent here in
what was
Stockholm.
special about it?
Easy to drink, very smooth, very smooth. Not too strong, not too weak. Perfect.
What about the prices?
Quite expensive compared to Perth. Well, I think this one that I just bought was like 49 krona, so that's like $7-8 or something like that. So compared to Perth, it's pretty expensive, but it's good. It's worth it. When you're on holiday, you know, you're worth it to buy good coffee. Right?
What do you do back home?
What do I do back home? IT guy. IT guy. Business analyst.
How do you get time away?
Ask the boss for permission. I gotta work, get the leave, find the right person to go with,
Yeah.
plan it. It's good to go.
Any regrets?
None, mate. None. No regrets. Regret not planning longer.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
I mean, could have been good. But this is just the beginning, I think. So.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. There's still plenty to go. We're only day 2 so far. Still plenty to go, plenty to see. What's going on, my man? Having some ramen in Sweden. It's gonna be good, man. Japanese food seems to be very, very popular in Sweden. You see it everywhere, sushi bars and stuff hanging about. Yeah, it's everywhere.
Why not having a Swedish food, man?
Oh, I don't know. So see how the Japanese do it in Sweden, you know? They do it pretty good in Perth, they do it pretty good in Japan. See how it's going in Sweden as well. See how it compares.
Expectation.
I reckon it's gonna be pretty good. Judging from other people's food, looks legit. It's all about the egg. If they get the egg right, then you know that it's good. Yeah.
You've obviously been to Japan before, right?
Definitely have, yes.
So you have like high standards.
I do. I've been around. I've definitely had the good ramen. So I've got high expectations, but I reckon they're gonna meet it. Yeah.
Give me
Sure. Cheer to the cuzzies.
the man.
Pretty good, mate. Pretty good. Pure Swedish unfiltered lager. Pretty good. It's the first Swedish beer of the trip, actually. The first foreign beer. It's good. What are you drinking, mate?
I'm drinking a beer as well. It's not strong.
Not as strong. Looks refreshing, mate. Yeah, I know you.
So what's the last one?
Pretty good.
Kind of soup.
Very good. Spicy, but it's good.
So it's a really spicy.
Soup's pretty spicy. Got some juicy pork. Some thick pork. I haven't even gotten into the egg, but I can tell that they've done the egg properly. It's good stuff.
with my cardigan.
Itu.
Yeah, so there's a big bridge that connects Sweden to Denmark, and we caught a train from Malmo over to Copenhagen. It's pretty cool. There's like a road on top of the bridge where all the cars and buses and everything go on, and then there's like a little section underneath where the train goes through. It's pretty beautiful. When you look outside, you can see a wind farm on the left. When we were going, it was pretty foggy, but really, really beautiful. Good scene. Yeah.
What was your impression of Denmark?
Beautiful city. Before we got to Copenhagen, I knew that I was going to have some really beautiful scenery, which definitely held up, and some good food definitely held up as well. Yeah, that's about it. I didn't expect how lively everyone was. Like especially during this time in Europe, the sun is out quite a lot, and so even at night time, you know, we were going around roaming the streets at about 10 p.m. and people are still swimming in the canal and playing beach volleyball and having a drink and everything. So yeah, the nightlife is quite active. Yeah. So in our third day in Copenhagen, we went to a deer. Well, it was kind of like almost like a national park / a golf course type thing. But there was lots of deer roaming around. So you see these big packs of deer just chilling. Very friendly. I think that they're very used to people just roaming around. So they were very, very friendly. Didn't really mind humans just walking past. It was pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, yeah. And definitely the like architecture and the Copenhagen buildings, like a lot of like glass in buildings. It's kind of like in the middle there's lots of like glass buildings and like kind of like modern architecture, but then you go more into the suburbs and it's very old school, kind of like old fashioned.
Any regrets? Do you wish you were time?
Ooh. Probably seeing more of the countryside. When we went to the deer park, that was probably about all that we did, but definitely seeing more outside of Copenhagen, I would say, definitely, yeah. And probably trying more Danish food, definitely.
Wasn't it really too expensive?
Oh yeah, it's pretty expensive, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Yeah, $50 for a steak. It's worth it though. You gotta try it while you're there, man. I know.
I'm still conscious of flying.
Yeah, it's tricky. Yeah.
So especially when you think about it, it's like every day it's like 50, 60.
But it's just that mentality that you have while you're traveling. You're kind of like, I'm only going to be here, for the next few days. I might as well.
I don't earn like you do.
Yeah, but still, you're like, I can justify spending a bit more because I'm only here for like a few days or whatever. So, yeah.
If you're coming back to Copenhagen, what would you do differently? Second time?
I'd probably do more boat rides. Like there's a lot of like canal boat riding and stuff like that, which would be pretty cool. Definitely do some swimming. I didn't do any swimming while we were there, so kind of more like aquatic type activities. Yeah.
Where are we going now?
So right now we're going back to Stockholm. So we went from Copenhagen, took a train to Malmo in the south of Sweden. Now we're going back up to Stockholm for one night, and then we're on our way to Norway finally. Big hike.
How are we going to get there?
Catching a plane, which is pretty close. It's only about an hour flight.
Any last words?
Afterwards.
Any last words?
Any last words? Having a really good time so far, and the best is yet to come.
That's it.